What up, y'all? It kind of looks like on here shitty lighting. I'm on my kitchen for this one because I need to use water for what I got to show you right now. Hey, I was bumming around because I'm a Transformers nut. I'm always looking at toy stores and stuff in the toy aisles to see if I can find new Transformers out. Kind of keep up with it. But I was in Toys R Us a couple of weeks ago, and I found an item on a clearance rack that seemed kind of evil and interesting. So it was only $10. I decided to pick one up, check it out, see what it was all about. Do you guys remember back from like the mid-90s, there were like Tamagotchis? They were like the little electronic virtual pet things. I know they had a Pokemon Pikachu on it at some point. You had to like play with them, and you had to feed them and stuff to, there was like buttons on it, you could feed them, and to keep them alive, and a virtual pet. Well, I found basically what is a physical version of a virtual pet. These things came out in 2011. I'd never seen them before till they were on this clearance rack. They're called test tube aliens. It's like this white cocoon that comes like this big test tube, and it's got like a little alien baby in it, and you gotta keep the thing watered, and it's got like food that you gotta pour in, and you gotta feed it for like the first couple of days, and it grows bigger over like the course of like a week until it gets back to like its full alien power. Basically the storyline to these, I guess, from looking on Wikipedia, was that there's 3 good ones. There's 6 aliens. I know there's like a layer there. I'm sorry. There was 6 aliens. There was 3 good ones, 3 evil ones. Basically, the evil ones were trying to take over their planet. So the 3 good ones left, and then the 3 evil ones destroyed their planet and left to go hunt the 3 good ones who came to Earth. But I guess it turned out that all 6 of them were evil, and they were put in test tubes, so that way when they got to like a certain point, their owners would think they were dead and throw them out, and then they'd wind up in like dumps and stuff, and they'd make their way down to the water so they could take over like the oceans and seas and rivers and shit. That was pretty twisted. And they came out with another line of these too. I think it was six new evil ones. I think it was test tube aliens, pure evil. So it was all 6 of the new ones were evil aliens. I just showed you those 6 different ones, and they had 2. There was like a bunch of the one and a couple of another one on the rack, on the clearance rack, and they didn't have any of the other ones that I saw. So I kept looking around. I was going over, I was checking out like, Marvel Comics toys, Spider-Man and shit, and Transformers. And over around on the side on another rack behind some stuff, I found this guy, which was like out of all of them, this was like the most evil looking one. So it was cool because I looked for other ones, and this was the only one of this that I saw, besides the other ones that were on the clearance rack. So this guy's name is Venox, and he just looks like he's all about the mischief and up to no good. So like he was the most evil looking one out of the couple they had. So just had all of them, period. So there's a website. They had a website for these guys. Like I said, it's got like a chip and stuff in it, and it lights up different colors. You can go onto the website, and you can check out its health status. You can put it into like a sleep mode or a panic mode. So like it'll want to go. Well, it can't, but so like the alien wants to like go buck wild and start wrecking shit. So you can see how it's doing. It interacts like with the flash of lights and stuff. It interacts with the website, which was a cool idea. And I know that the Furbies were like an interactive pet kind of thing, and I remember those were like $100 when they originally came out years ago. I said I got this shit on clearance for $10 at Toys R Us. I wonder how much these things were when they came out. Yeah, it came out in 2011, so That must not have been too expensive. Hatch, feed, grow. So, yeah, hatching them is only the beginning. So, alright, that's enough yip yapping. Let's open this guy and see what the fuck we got here. Okay, so I guess this thing, I'll talk a little bit while I'm opening it. I guess this alien thing has a, like I said, it's got like some lights and stuff in it and sensors. It's got I think on the top of it, it's got antennas, and they can sense how much water is in the test tube, so it can tell if it's thirsty or not. And they can also they're also used to detect the amount of sunlight that the thing gets, because you're supposed to keep it on a regulated schedule of 12 hours of sunlight and 12 hours of darkness. Luckily, I got a snake tank with a solid wood base to it underneath for storage. So that thing, if it needs 12 hours of darkness, it's gonna get 12 hours of darkness because there's no light getting in that thing. According to what I've been reading online, some of these, if you take care of them like you're supposed to, can last like 7 to 9 months. But when they die, that's it. So basically, and you can't do these things over. So if you fuck it up and they die within a couple of days, you're fucked. You just blew your money. So I know in that way it's a stupid toy because it's not like a transformer or something that you can do over and over again. You get one and done. One and done. That's it. You get one turn. You get one chance. So you got to try and make the thing last as long as possible. So they should get these things out to in school. When they're taking home and career health, they give you the they're teaching how to take care of a baby, and they give you a 5-pound bag of sugar that you gotta take care of for a week. They should give you one of these things, because this thing you actually gotta keep alive. You gotta pay attention to it and shit. It's not like a fucking bag of sugar where you can just put it down and walk away and just pick it up the next morning when you gotta bring it to school. I just hope I didn't cut in anything important. Aha! We got the test tube. Okay, I gotta cut this thing open a little more. Just busy yip yapping instead of paying attention to what I'm doing here. There we go. Register using this code at testtubealiens.com. Yes, like I said, you could go on. These things came out in 2011. They had this website and stuff you could go on, like I was saying, where you can you can register it. You can check out different stats and stuff about your alien. You can interact with it. But when I got this thing home and I read about that on Wikipedia, I went on the website to check it out. There's one problem with that. It's been 2 years. These things came out in 2011. They started the website up. I found out why this thing's on clearance. It must not have done well because the website's not down anymore. The page isn't there. You're sent to a just a generic search website for aliens and shit. The website's not up anymore, so these things are already useless. That's why it was on fucking clearance. So okay, I hope these are directions. There's a little bag with some paper in it. Yes, hatching and survival instructions. Go online to TestTube Aliens to get BIOS and uncover your alien secrets. I tried, but I can't. It's not up anymore. See there, it shows you can go online to the website. It shows the little alien dude interacting with it. I can't fucking do that anymore. So, we got instructions. So, Follow these instructions carefully to grow your alien to full size and properly sustain its life. 1. Preparation. Twist the feeding hatch at the top of the test tube and remove it. Discard the white transport stick, but keep the hatch to reseal the test tube later. Okay. I take it that's it. And okay, I don't know what that was. It looked like something. I hope it didn't break. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, I pulled that whole thing out. Okay, discard the white transport stick. Okay. I'm actually not going to discard that yet. This is the white transport stick, I think. It was in there. It said to throw this out, but keep the lid. Obviously, duh. But I don't want to throw this out and then have to go in the garbage because of like another step where it's like, oh, you need that. I'm doing this right in front of my fucking coffee pot, and the coffee pot's still hot. Hatching your alien. Use a sink faucet to fill the test tube with tap water. The dissolving cocoon will fizz and overflow during hatching. Keep it over the sink to avoid a mess. Continue adding water until the fizzling stops. Drain and rinse the test tube several times until you remove all hatching residue. Your alien is now hatched and its heartbeat will begin to flash. Okay, well, let's go. I hope this thing doesn't make a fucking mess. Well, it didn't. It said, keep adding water. It didn't say whether to use cold or warm water, so I'm just gonna go with like lukewarm. So, if this thing's gonna fizz, I hope it doesn't make a mess all over the place. Yeah, it's bubbling. Oh, there we go. Ah! That's pretty cool. I wonder how long this shit's gonna take before it finishes. Bubbles, bubbles everywhere, not a drop to drink. The bubbles are kind of cold. Must be from the fizzing reaction. Like you have like an aerosol can, like the cans of air that you use to spray stuff. Or they get cold after you spray. The bubbles are cold. Oh, I see lights. I see lights. I got the alien. There's still a little bit of the cocoon stuff left in here though. I gotta get that out. It's really gross. It looks like jizz on the inside of there. Ew. Shit don't come off either. Now, I'm wondering if the flashing light on this thing was flashing the whole time while it was in the cocoon. And, or if it senses the water and starts up then. So you know those little things that you get in like capsules sometimes, or like these little rubber things that you get out of like vending machines or like in a dollar store, and you throw them in like a glass of water and you leave them sit for a while, and they soak up the water and they expand and become huge. This thing's kind of like that too, because I guess it'll grow to like almost the size of the test tube, but it's got stuff that it's food that you mix with water and dump in there, and I guess it's like some kind of acid that keeps the thing from growing too large too quick. So this way it'll take like a week or so before it gets to the full size, so this way you can actually watch it grow. Which the feeding part is the next part. In a separate container, mix the dehydrated slug packet, a nutrient-rich food from the alien's home planet, with 5 ounces of water. Stir until completely dissolved. Pour the slug mixture into the test tube until it covers the alien's head. Replace the feeding hatch so that no liquid spills out. Caution: slug is not food for human beings. The cocoon should be used with adult supervision. I'm a big kid. Does that mean I need to wait until my wife gets here before I can do this? Avoid direct contact of the slug powder with the skin and eyes, as it may cause irritation. Follow the instructions to dilute the powder. Wash hands immediately after handling the powder. Only one problem with that, I got a measuring cup, but it doesn't do like small ounces, so I'm gonna have to wing it, I guess. I thought you had to feed this thing over a couple days. I guess you only gotta do it the one time. So, alright, let me get this shit mixed up. I hope I got enough water in this thing, because basically it said just to fill the test tube until it's right above the alien's head, so I kind of eyeball it. I hope I didn't overdo it, or underdo it. We'll see. I think we're good. I had to add a little of the water spilled out, so I had to add a little more in. It's a little bit above his head, but he should be alright. So, that's my little alien dude. So, alright, now he's fed. I gotta see what else we gotta do next. Isn't he cute? Like I say, he was the most evil looking one there. So, daily health. Too much water or oxygen isn't healthy for your alien. Try to keep the water level at the top of his head at all times. You also need to give it the proper amount of light exposure to keep it alive. Try to match the alien's home planet by giving it 12 hours of light and 12 hours of dark each day. Which I already said, I got a place I can keep it in darkness, so. The heartbeat color indicates your alien's health status. Flashing red equals healthy. That looks flashing red to me. Flashing orange equals starving, needs more water. Flashing yellow equals drowning, has too much water. Step 5, growing your alien. With the proper amount of water and light, your alien embryo will transform to a full-grown extraterrestrial over the course of 14 days. Caution, they may attack. So, the website said like 7 to 9 days. This thing says 2 weeks, so we'll see. From reports I've been reading, these things can last like 7 to 9 months. So, we'll see what happens. Keep an eye on this guy. I'll see how big he gets. So, alright. Check back on him tomorrow. What's up? Alright, this is the 3rd day of the alien. Like I said, I have a place where I can store them at night, so it gets its 12 hours of darkness, and I took him out early yesterday morning, about when I set him up on a Saturday. So I'm about to take him out right now. So I know when I put him away yesterday, he was a little bigger than he was when I took him out. So let's take a peek and see how the alien's doing. Ooh, and he's definitely gotten bigger. I gotta add a touch of more water to him. And his light's still flashing red, so that means he's still in good condition. The water's just about at his head, so you got to keep the water a little bit above him. So yeah, he's definitely grown bigger since last night when I put him away. So I'm wondering how big he's gonna get total. Maybe double this size. I wonder if he's gonna take up the whole tube. But all right, there's the alien. I keep him in the window here so he can get his sunlight time. So I give him a little bit more water. So yeah, he'll sit here and he'll chill all day until about it's about 7 o'clock now. So about 7, 8 o'clock tonight, I'll put him away. So alright, we'll have to see how big this guy is gonna get. So I'll keep checking back. Alright, everybody, it's Saturday again. It's been a week now since I hatched the little test tube alien dude. Like I said, I've been, keeping them pretty much in the 12 hours each of light and darkness as much as I could. So I'm about to take him out now for the morning. So let's see how big he's gotten. There he is. Listen, I don't know how much bigger he's gonna get. Got him up there in the sunlight. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna, because the direction said, like 9 days or so, he's gonna, it's gonna take him to grow. He doesn't seem to have gotten any bigger since like yesterday morning when I had him out. So I think he might have topped out. It just sucks because I wish they had the website still up, because now I got this guy grown, and there's nothing else I could do with him. I hatched him, I got him big, and that's it. Now, like I said, he's got the red light in his eye that flashes, which, could change 3 different colors depending on what kind of health it was in. The thing's been red the whole time, so maybe I'll start fucking with them and like dump some of the water out or something and let them sit, see if I can get the thing to change colors, torture it. But yeah, so I guess this is it until it croaks, whenever that's gonna be. So I said it was kind of a waste of $10. It was on clearance. Most of the time, if I want something, I usually come home and I'll check it out online and see what it's about. But just gotta say, these things didn't even last fucking 2 years, and they were kaput already. So alright, I guess that's it for the test tube alien. You know what? Let me give you another good shot of him. There he is from the front. He's got like a little tail looking thing down there. There's his eye. It's flashing. His arms and legs. That's what he looks like from the back. He's got a tail. So that's it. That's Venox. It's a test tube alien. So alright, this is Krush. Signing out.